कॉलेज की बस निकल चुकी है और आज होगा हमारा एक्सपो में तीसरा दिन। रास्ते में हमें दिखाई दिया हमारे कॉलेज का बैनर, जो कि कुछ ऐसा दिख रहा था। इसके बाद इसको ही देखते देखते हम पहुंच चुके थे अपने एक्सपो डेस्टिनेशन पे। यहाँ पहुंचते ही हम निकल पड़े ऑडिटोरियम की ओर, बिकॉज आज की सेशन होने वाली थी बहुत इन्फॉर्मेटिव। हमारे बीच आने वाले थे उत्तर प्रदेश के रिस्पेक्टेड आयुष मिनिस्टर, जिनका हमने करा स्वागत। इसके बाद स्टार्ट होना था हमारा लेक्चर सेशन, जो कि लेक्चर्स हमारे इंडिया के नहीं, इंडिया के बाहर अन्य देशों से बहुत सारे आयुर्वेदा के एक्सपर्ट्स आए हुए थे, प्रैक्टिशनर आए हुए थे, जिन्होंने काफ़ी इन्फॉर्मेटिव चीज़ें शेयर की हमारे साथ। तो मैं मिलता हूँ वीडियो के लास्ट में, आप तब तक ब्लॉग एंजॉय करो। और हाँ, ब्लॉग के लास्ट में मुझे करनी है कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट बात, सो प्लीज़ कंटिन्यू।
साउंड कम आ रहा ना यार। वेलकम ब्रो, वेलकम वेलकम।
Maybe I ask Margherita, she is coming with me to just maybe translate something.
You can come on the stage, please.
Ayurveda officially enters in Italy.
Anche le valutate la possibilità dell'Ayurveda ad essere applicata in Italia.
Even the medicine start to introduce and think about this system of Ayurveda, to introduce Ayurveda into Italian medical system.
In tutti questi anni ci sono stati tanti sviluppi.
There's been a lot of development and progress.
Ad esempio riguardo alla conoscenza,
regarding the knowledge, for example,
oggi esistono più di 20 libri, testi di
there are
Ayurveda.
more than 20 books about Ayurveda translated.
E I due testi fondamentali dell'Ayurveda,
इसमें कि हम उनके साथ एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम का कितना कुछ हम इनको ट्रेन कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अभी जितना भी है वो उनके खुद के एफर्ट से है। जैसे डॉक्टर जियोवानी वाराणसी आए 92 में, प्रोफेसर राम हर्ष सिंह आपको मिले, उन्होंने उनको सिखाया और एक रिलेशन बना। ऐसी डॉक्टर मारिया, वो हमारे से जुड़ी, ठीक है, वो मेरे से जुड़ के उन्होंने, मैंने कोर्स किया साइप्रस में। लेकिन हमको तो बहुत पूरी दुनिया का करना है, तो काफी लोगों को आना पड़ेगा। तो मुझे लगता है कि विश्व आयुर्वेद परिषद, आयुर्योग के सभी लोग और हम पूरी आयुर्वेदिक फ्रेटर्निटी इस दिशा में कुछ काम करेंगे तो एक अच्छा हमको एक कुछ फल मिल सकता है आयुर्वेद को प्रचारित करने के लिए। थैंक यू।
पर्शिया
Mother in ex-Yugoslavia, mother Muslim, father he is Buddhist.
Wow.
And Ayurveda is problem money, big problem money, but is truth is outside, and every Hippocrates and
सभी लोगों ने उसके बाद इतना उसको फिर अप्रिशिएट किया और दे स्टार्टेड गूगलिंग अबाउट वात पित्त का, व्हाट इज आयुर्वेदा। और भारत का नाम तो स्वतः जुड़ता ही जुड़ता है किसी आयुर्वेद के नाम से, कुछ भी करेंगे तो निश्चित रूप से जब ये मैसेज धीरे धीरे पूरे देश भर में जाता है और उससे यूरोप में, अमेरिका, लैटिन अमेरिका, सभी जगहों से यहाँ पर लोग हैं, तो इससे हम सबका तो सीना गर्व से फूलना ही चाहिए लेकिन उनके साथ साथ एक जिम्मेदारी भी आनी चाहिए कि किस तरह से हम इस एजुकेशन को, आयुर्वेद की नॉलेज को, प्रोडक्ट्स हैं तो उसकी क्वालिटी को किस तरह से उनके सामने रख पाए। तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर हम इसमें कर पाए तो आयुर्योग का ये जो मकसद है सबको साथ लाने का, वो कुछ हद तक पूरा होगा। धन्यवाद। So I next invite our next speaker, Mrs. Gabriela Walls from Mexico. So I would like to please share your views, please.
Hello, I'm Gabriela Walls from Mexico City. I'm the last participant, so I promise you don't make it so long so you don't get bored. Oh well, but from the internet, okay. So well, I want to start telling you about me from my background so you can understand why I'm here. First of all, thank you to Dr. Chua, that's why I'm here. Since I was a kid, I always suffered with nose problems, and I had rhinitis and sinusitis, so there was a point in my life that I wasn't able to breathe. Even if I was sleeping, my nose was stopped. When I was standing up, it was stopped, so all the time I was with stuffy nose. And also made me like feel tired all the time, getting sick. So it was, in my imagination, it was just like, there's not a surgery that just put like balloons inside my nose and open the nose and so I can breathe. So I started looking, and after 3 surgeries, they got rid of my cornets. So then I got a side effect problem, and the air was getting to my lungs directly. So then I had to start another kind of problems. And that's why I feel I was like surrendered, and all the information started to come into my mind, and getting that knowledge. And Ayurveda was in every place that I was looking. Now Ayurveda here, and I was like, well, what is that? So one day I was going on vacation, and at the airport I get inside a library, and I saw a book from Deepak Chopra. So I bought it, and I started to read it, and I'm like, oh wow, this is interesting. So with the people that I was with, I started to make them the questionnaire that they have there. In Occident, we use a lot of it. Well, people use the questionnaire, but we use it like the wrong way. Because they answered the questionnaire, and they thought that this is my constitution, this is Vata Pitta Kapha, and they don't even know that probably that's the routine, right? So I started practicing since 2008. And then I was able to come for the first time in my life to India in 2011. I got married with Ayurveda, so I'm married to Ayurveda. All my life is directed to Ayurveda. So that's why people like to do bad combinations. We add cheese to everything, so people really have bad problems with digestion, constipation. So that was the way that I started like feel more comfortable with Ayurveda. After that year I have the opportunity to open my own business place that is called Mataji Ayurveda. So I have been 10 years with that company, having a lot of experiences with different kind of people that goes just like people that have certain chronic problem, and they have gone to many doctors and have surgeries and medicines, and they don't get better, even worse. Every day they start to be worse and worse and worse. So just in a week or 2 days that they take the medicines, they feel much better. So I have been 10 days with my clinic doing Panchakarma. That's my passion. I love to do Panchakarma, but I like to do it the way that I was taught here in India. Because nowadays in America, because we're so close, we're USA neighbors, we are more like go to the allopathic medicine. This is the easy way that if I feel sick, I just take a pill and the problem is gone. So that's just momentaneously. But then people is like, I have been taking medicine for a while and I'm getting worse and worse. So after, when COVID started, luckily I worked every day. I didn't close my clinic. In my government, they didn't make us stop working. If you wanted to work, you were able to work. So I had clients the entire time. So people was going directly to my place. I was sitting on my desk and I can see the people here. Probably you will say that it was incorrect, but I wasn't using the mask. I trust what I was doing. So all the time I was with therapies and consultations, even personally and also in the website. And that's when I decided that people has to, as everybody has said, we have to educate people. We have to start telling them like the basics from Ayurveda, the daily style, the dinacharya, what we have to do and what we don't have to do. Because nowadays people, they go more for what I like, and even if it's just to sleep late, to wake up late, to eat bad combinations. So we have to start teaching people, to educate people the correct way that we have to do to feel healthy in this life. So I start my own school too, but my approach and what I, right now in Mexico is starting to grow. Ayurveda is not really well known, but every people that is taking like a course in yoga, they get like a 3 days Ayurvedic course, and then they go out and say that they are Ayurvedic practices. So there are coming information from a lot of places that sometimes is not the correct way. So for example, they say you can go to get a panchakarma, and this is just like a 3-day panchakarma that is like no way to be a panchakarma in 3 days. So what I want, because probably my government even know what is Ayurveda, the government is more involved in other things rather than give help to people. So I think that what I need and what we need, the practitioners in Mexico, is more like support from India government that make us to the.
आफ्टर लॉट्स ऑफ लैक्चर्स हम पहुंच चुके थे बाहर मार्केट की तरफ, जहां हमने परचेस किया एक बहुत ही प्यारा क्राफ्ट जो कि था हमारे श्री राम जी का। फिर हमें दिखाई दिया ये गिटार जो कि ना हम बजा पाए और ना ये भैया, तो हमने इसको फाइनली किया ना नहीं लेना है, और फिर आ गए थे हम अपने बस में घर को रिटर्न करने के लिए। एंड सी द व्यू। बस आज का ब्लॉग यहीं बस में बैठे बैठे करते हैं ख़त्म। एंड द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करने में कोई साइड इफेक्ट नहीं है, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली सेफ। सो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल, एंड इफ यू लाइक द वीडियो प्लीज़ hit the like button. Thank you.